The field covering event number 5 presented by Mayhem Athlete, the Turtle.
It's the Turtle, but it is not slow. We have got an axle bar lunge, which is a little bit wider in circumference than what we traditionally see in the form of a barbell. Monkey bar traverse. The athletes then get to the top of the hill for a bag pull, and then they work their way back through the monkey bars and finish with a lunge across the finish line.
2 heats remain. Heat 3 of 4 coming up next. And the athletes are set to begin. Cara Saunders, Danielle Brandon, Ellie Turner, Ariel Lowen, and Matilda Garnes. There's Cara Saunders. Pardon me, Adrian.
No, you're good. She had a solid day yesterday, and Cara Saunders in a workout like this, I think about her games experience, being able to adapt on the fly. Certainly a powerful lower body. These lunges are going to be nothing for her. It's all about being able to manage the pace so she can get out in front and get after this event.
Cara Saunders actually in 9th place coming in this event. 235 total points, has a 2nd and a 4th. But she also has 2 finishes outside of the top 10, a 16th to start the competition, and then a 15th last night in DT with a spin. Keep an eye on Ellie Turner in lane 3. Talk about momentum. She's got a 2nd and a 3rd underneath her belt coming into this event in the last 2.
I'd imagine this would be a good event for her as well. Strong lunger. Anytime we see a squat type movement, it's something that she excels at, and that's certainly the way that we would categorize this lunge.
There's Cara Saunders, who is towards the back here, as the battle for the lead right now between Danielle Brandon on the right and Ellie Turner on the left. They will be the first 2 women done with their lunges.
Danielle moving with some urgency today. I think she's got a bit of a fire lit today, Sean, after that back attack workout yesterday.
Brandon, Turner, and Lowen, first 3 to the monkey bars, and then Cara Saunders and Matilda Garnes behind them. Brandon is through and starting to pull away from Ellie Turner.
And this will be interesting. I want to see how Danielle can navigate this load and getting it up the hill.
Brandon gets right to work, 105 pounds on that turtle. Here comes Ariel Lowen.
And this is very different. We're noticing Danielle Brandon's going hand over hand to start. Okay, now she's starting to throw her whole body into the movement. A few of these ladies seem as though they might not have been watching the earlier heats very closely. To me, I want to minimize what you're doing with your arms. I want to keep your arms straight, and I want you to drive with your hips to do the majority of the work. Ellie Turner's getting the momentum going with her back there in the middle.
And she needs it. She got hung up on the monkey bars and is now in last place in this heat, as Danielle Brandon is just about done with her pull, and she will head back down the hill. So smooth sailing right now for Danielle Brandon as she is out in front. Time to beat is 3:03.18 seconds. Belongs to Alexis Raptis, who did that in heat number 2. And Brandon has some time to track that down.
She does have time, and it's going to be close. So a lot of urgency here. She's fast on these monkey bars, which is very smooth.
I mentioned yesterday for Danielle Brandon, she had a missed rep in back attack where the bar and the back squats, 275-pound barbell, she had to dump it. It was her responsibility to get it back on the rack, and once that happens, you really have no shot of doing well in that event. So that kind of derailed her. She's in 7th place overall. But other than that hiccup in back attacks, everything has been inside the top 10 for her, including an event win to start the competition on Thursday in Texas Trail. And here comes Danielle Brandon trying to track down Alexis Raptis. She's about halfway done with her lunge, a little more than halfway now.
Yeah, and it looks like she's right there. She's still gathering her steps, but essentially that she's deemed that as necessary at this point.
And it's going to pay off for her. Danielle Brandon is going to go sub-3 and have our new time to beat. 2:56.01 seconds. Danielle Brandon definitely back on track here on Saturday. Matilda Garnes is in, followed by Ellie Turner, Ariel Lowen, and then Cara Saunders. So only 3 seconds separating second through fifth, but it's Danielle Brandon now who has the lead with 1 heat remaining.
You have yet to see anyone relent their lead when they start fast in this particular event. So clearly it pays to get out in front and stay out there if you have the capacity.
And once again, it was close to start. Danielle Brandon and Ellie Turner fighting for the lead on that opening lunge, but this is where Danielle Brandon was able to open up and never look back.
Yeah, we saw her literally attack the lunges, step over step in the opener, smooth on the monkey bars. Here she started to go hand over hand, then got her whole body into those pulls, and it allowed her to stay vastly in front of the field. And then she did a great job on the back half, almost gaining speed on these monkey bars. And then she did what she needed to do on those lunges to have the fastest time of the day so far.
Danielle Brandon now has your top time with 1 heat remaining. Here are your top scores. Brandon, the only woman